What have we got here?
She has a Magnet, 57 MG Magnet.
So she has like the more regular kind of car.
Right.
95% of you don't know what an MG Magnet is. That one I know. Go ahead. Tell me about this one. What have we got?
Well, this is a trials car, English trials car. And it was started, they made them from 48. And this is a 52.
52 what?
Dello.
Dello.
And this is the first Dello that ever had doors. This particular car. When they first made them, you just stepped into them.
Well, we should explain that trials, now, and please don't step away, as we need all the help we can get here. We should explain that English trials is kind of an interesting sort of competition. In motorcycles, what it means is competition at less than 5 miles an hour. The idea is to go over a series of obstacles without putting your foot down. How does that differ from the car trials?
They're very similar. They go a little faster with these, but the top speed on this car, you get around 40, 45, and you really know you're moving.
What kind of an engine?
It's got an English Anglia.
Okay.
English Ford.
How big?
It's 1,172
Well,
cc.
wait a minute. She could have done that.
Well, I can't remember all this. I'm elderly.
Yeah, trust me. You're not going to believe how bad it gets. Trust me. Go ahead. Okay, I can see. Let me take a look. The weight of the car is what? That's interesting. The weight of it is 1,288 pounds.
Right. And
now what do you do with the car?
Well, recently I had it up to New Glarus to a hill climb.
Really? So you actually compete with it?
Well, I have, yes.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and it's really the only off-road car that we have. Seldom do they use these like on pavement like this.
Right. One thing I like about this stuff is a lot of stuff is visible. Chuck, can you come down here in the front suspension? Can you see the leaf spring, or maybe on this side? Maybe tell me which side you can see it on. Here or here? Here? You can see this one? Okay, if you notice the leaf spring here, folks, believe it or not, this is a shock absorber right here. And what this shock absorber is, instead of being hydraulic, it is a series of leather pieces that squeeze together. And the harder you squeeze it, the greater the shock control. So instead of a hydraulic shock, as modern cars have today, this is called a lever shock, a mechanical lever shock. And what we have here, of course, is a transverse leaf spring for front suspension. It's nice when the parts are all out in the open, you can explain it that way.
And the other interesting thing is that the frame was made from rocket tubes from World War II.
Really?
And you can actually see them in the one spot over here.
Well, we'll have to get a shot at that.
Yeah.
Then. Is there anything else? Well, there's a million other things about the car that you'd like the audience to know that I haven't thought to ask.
Well, I think the interesting thing is that so many have survived. They made little over 200, and there's a couple hundred still left.
Really? Now, I've got a question. Do you get to drive it?
No, I haven't.
You don't want to, or he hasn't let you?
No, I could drive it in a pinch, but no. I have
You
no
drive stick shift?
Oh yeah, I can shift. Yeah.
Okay, but she doesn't want to drive it.
Well, it was the second car that I let my grandson drive.
Right.
The first one was the Magnet, and then we let him drive this.
So this one will be his too then eventually.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, thanks for spending a little time with us. Chuck, show the audience the car. I've got to admit, I have not seen or heard of this one before.
I haven't either, but it's very cool. Now, let's meet some people who really know how to enjoy a cruise night.
A little bit longer. Please, please, please. Tell me that you want to.
Now here are folks that really know how to enjoy a car show.
Yes,
First
we
of all,
do.
you are.
Brian Maxwell,
Where are you from, Brian?
Lake Forest, Illinois.
And you are.
Joan Maxwell, Lake Forest.
And
Susan Holzinger from Glencoe.
And Bill Holzinger, Glencoe, owner of this beautiful 34 Ford.
Tell us about it.
You know, it's a 34 Ford that I've owned for 15 years. It's in its second incarnation. We now have 12-volt juice brakes, modernized flathead, all original steel, 34 Ford, original Bonnie and Clyde car, actually, minus the 167 bullet holes.
Did you do any of the work?
A lot of it. Oh, yeah.
Did you do any of it?
No.
None?
My wife calls this the other woman.
Is that right? Well, apparently you're a musician?
I try.
Do you come out to this Mundelein thing often?
It's our first time here today. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you something. It looks like you guys really know how to go to a car show.
Thank you.
God, I wish I could do that.
Hey, just a little bit longer. one more time. Oh, won't you stay?
Now, these are folks that absolutely know how to enjoy a car show. Folks, you really have to come out to Mundelein. It's very cool.
Always remember, car shows and cruise nights are as much about people as they are about cars, but they are car-oriented. Let's check out
Of
another.
course, everyone knows my affection for Pontiacs. My favorite car of all the cars that I've owned in my life was a 1965 421 Pontiac Catalina 2+2 convertible. So when I spot something like this, I'm drawn to it like a magnet. Now this one is a little bit newer. The 428 came out, if I'm not mistaken, in 1966, right after the 421 ended in 65. I think we'll find out, and you are?
I'm Rich Berman,
From?
Buffalo Grove.
And you are?
Lisa Berman from Buffalo Grove.
And you kind of know this guy apparently?
I kind of know him.
Okay, who can best tell me about the car?
He can.
Okay, back to him. Tell me, what do we got here?
Well, it's a 67 Bonneville convertible. It's got a 428, which is very rare for 67. Pontiac only made about 5,000 428s for all models in 67. So it's one of the few.
What provoked you to want a car like this?
Well, I love old convertibles, big convertibles, and
So far, we're on the same track.
and my boss at work, I got it about 10 years ago, 12 years ago in that area, and he happened to have two of them. He had a 67 and a 69, both 428s, and I told him, if you're ever thinking of getting rid of them, let me know. And he called me sometime later and said, it's really kind of nickel and diming me to death. It costs a lot of money to keep up two cars, and would you be interested? I said, just, sold. It's done, done deal.
Well, I can tell by the way your wife is chiming in there. Apparently, you're not dragged in kicking and screaming. You kind of like this stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. I enjoy it. Yeah.
Do you have fun with it?
Yeah, we have fun with it.
Sounds like you got the right lady.
I do,
Yes, he
definitely.
does.
Is that the
She's
right
quite
answer?
sure about that.
More ways than one.
Anyhow, thanks. Anything I haven't noticed about the car you'd like the audience to know?
I guess not. It's
It's got to be fun on the highway.
It's great. Oh, definitely. It's a great cruiser. It's not really a number one show car, but I take it around. I never worry about whether you get any rock chips. I take it just about anywhere. So.
You drive it.
Oh, absolutely.
Great. Chuck, show the audience the car. This is from a different era. This is when you had big, heavy, highway cruising convertibles with huge, powerful motors.
I like it, but Bill and Chuck have to hurry because we're almost out of time, and they wanted you to hear the next story.
One of the reasons that you attend these local summer car shows is because of some of the stories that are involved, and I think this one is particularly nice. As I understand it, we have a Boy Scout troop that is working on restoring the fire truck. We're going to find out if that's correct. First of all, let's meet the players, and you are.
I'm Dave Brooks, a Scoutmaster.
Do I have it halfway right, what I said?
Yes.
Okay, you are.
Paul Greenhill,
Where are you from?
Mundelein,
And how old are you?
12.
And you are?
Todd Hollop,
From?
Mundelein,
And how old?
11.
And you are?
David Smith,
From?
Mundelein,
How old?
12.
And you are?
Dan Smith.
Mundelein?
Yep.
How old?
15.
Okay, and you are?
Sam Shaw, Mundelein, 12.
And?
Lucas Swanson, Mundelein, 13.
Okay, now are you guys, do I have it right? You guys are actually working on this fire engine?
Yeah.
You guys, now wait a minute, you guys are actually doing the physical hammering and sawing
Yeah.
and bolts and all that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Are you car guys?
Yeah, my dad has a few, 1940 Ford, 47 Mercury, a lot of old cars, muscle
So it's
cars.
in the family.
Yeah.
Yourself?
A little bit.
A little bit of a car guy?
Yeah.
Okay, and?
Not really.
Not really? Are you getting anything out of it though?
Not really.
Really? You don't like it at all?
I guess.
No.
It's fun.
No, listen, it's okay. Not everybody's a car guy. Trust me, we see it in the same family. We see brothers where one guy is heavy duty into cars and the other guy isn't. You'll probably end up running some conglomerate and make $1 million. Not everybody's got to be a car guy. It's okay, but hopefully in the process you kind of learn something, pick up something from it. How about yourself? Car guy or no?
Not really.
Not really. You getting anything out of it though? Other than hollered at?
Yeah, we get break times and free pop.
So that's why you do it. Okay, and you, how about yourself? Car guy?
Not really.
Not really. You getting anything out of it though?
Not really.
Not really? Well, pay attention. You might get something. How about yourself? Car guy or no?
Kinda. My dad's got the 69 Camaro.
Okay, so you're sort of into the cars a little bit?
A little, yeah.
Okay.
We have to interrupt this story because Bill spotted something else he couldn't resist.
Well, guess what? They've got pretty girls out here too. Not that there haven't been a jillion pretty girls the whole time we've been walking around, but these are queens, and nobody told me. First of all, you are.
Kelly Shedder, Junior Miss Mundelein.
And?
Kara Edmark, Miss Mundelein.
And?
Little Miss Mundelein, Courtney Fabry.
How old are you?
I'm 9.
And?
12.
You're almost 12, right?
Almost 13.
Wow. And you are?
17.
17. What's this about?
We've been walking around all night trying to get people to come to our pageant this year. We have done events for the village throughout this entire year. Food shelters, we did the village pageant, which was Miss Lake County. Pretty much just had a lot of fun.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a nice addition to the car show. Let me see if I got it right. How old are you?
9.
Okay, so we got something for the 10-year-old boys and something for the 14-year-old boys, right? And something for the, well, let's say 17 to 25. 25. But we've got, Miss, if you would please, what's your mom's name?
Judy.
Judy? Judy, if you would please come out here. Please come over here. Please come on. This is live tape. She's panicking. Please come on over here. Please step right on in. As I understand, you're the mom?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, we had something for the 10-year-old boys, something for the 15-year-old boys, something for the 19-year-old boys, and now for guys my age. Who are you?
Very nice. Judy Fabry.
Okay,
of Mundelein.
And you look like you're the person that's kind of shepherding them.
Yes, I am tonight. I'm helping.
Okay, you having
helping
fun?
out. Yes, I am.
Okay, well, I want to thank you guys.
We have a great night.
Great night. I want to thank you guys. You guys brightened up the show. It was a delight to watch you. And here we are. Take a look. Queens of Mundelein.
Bill. Leave it to Bill to find pretty girls in a sea of great cars. He always says pretty girls and motorsports go together. Unfortunately, as always, we're out of time too soon, with only enough left to acknowledge the fine work of our award-winning production team, including Chuck Itzenthaler, Sue Cassanda, our webmaster, Frank Barbalet, Rena Horwitz, and Tom McGrady. Special thanks to JBTV's Jerry Bryan. Music is created for us by independent artists Roger Pauley and Jerry Herbert. Of course, we have to take a moment to thank the stars of this edition of Motorsports Unlimited. Janine Lauschat, Patty Borwitz, and our host, Bill Wildt. Me, I'm Samantha Bentley, reminding you there are cruise nights every night of the week during the summer. Mundelein is a fine example of how nice they can be. Give it a try. They're free. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
This program made possible in part by support from Jimmy's Red Hots, located on Grant Avenue and Pulaski Road in Chicago.
This program made possible in part by support from ABC Auto Parts, located on Ashland Avenue at 138th Street in Blue Island, Illinois.
This program made possible in part by support from Copy That, located in the County Farm Plaza at County Farm Road and Army Trail Road in Carroll Stream, Illinois.
Motorsports Unlimited is produced by Bill Wildt, president of the Motorsport Advancement Crusade.
This program made possible in part by support from Bridgestone Firestone and your local Bridgestone Firestone tire retailers.
This program made possible in part by support from PB Food Products, located on 47th Street at Western Avenue in Chicago, Illinois.
This program made possible in part by support from J.C. Whitney & Company, located just off I-80 at the Utica exit in LaSalle, Illinois.
This program made possible in part by support from the Chicagoland Toys for Tots Motorcycle Parade, held on Western Avenue in Chicago, the first Sunday in December. Motorsports Unlimited was created to raise public consciousness, understanding, and appreciation of the motorsport community and their activities. You can contact us by email at msutv.com, or you can write to Motorsport, P.O. Box 66242, Chicago, Illinois, 60666. We enjoy hearing from our audience. Please let us know what you think.
Next week on Motorsports Unlimited, it's the 3rd annual Chicago Green Ribbon Motorcycle Ride and Rally, held to raise funds to battle gastrointestinal and liver diseases. This year we check it out from a different angle. Motorsports Unlimited cameraman Chuck Hitzenthaler and myself actually ride the event. Join us next week on Motorsports Unlimited and meet Cheers star George Wendt and much, much more.
So that's it, another edition of Motorsports Unlimited and the lovely ladies of motorsports. And be with us next week because we'll have something real exciting. Bill Wildt's going to have the lovely ladies, and just about anything can happen right here on Motorsports Unlimited. Every week at this time, we bring you the best in motorsports. So be seeing ya. Bye-bye. And keep on rocking.